I'm sorry, it's just not going to work. Since you've entered my office, you haven't gave me a single good reason as to why you would become an accomplished assistant manager under myself. I'm sorry, it's just not going to work.
Hey, what do you mean I'm not good enough for this job? I'd be perfect. What's stopping me from getting this assistant manager job? I'd be absolutely fantastic. Me and you, we'd be fantastic together.
Well, considering you've been on every single news channel under the sun, that's the first reason. And secondly, you came in here with the credentials of you won the Premier League on FIFA 17 with Aston Villa. I mean, I don't want to say you're stuck in the past, but you're probably stuck in the past. And also, another thing, you called them new gens. Now, that's a sin from where I'm from. Regens, not eugens, regens.
Well, it's a lot more than you've ever achieved, isn't it? Let's be honest.
I'm out of here, mate, honestly. Get out of here, you absolute clown moron. Honestly, Susan, get him out. Get him out. He doesn't know what he's on about. Idiot. Ah, yes, is it Ivan? Right, Ivan. Are you here for the assistant manager position, or are ITV wanting their character back? At this point, I'm questioning it.
Ha 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 ha. See that? Not funny. You think you're funny, man. You're not funny. This is fashion. Fashion. You clearly have none. This is splendid fashion. You don't have fashion. I have fashion.
Right, okay. So, first off, is it Ivan or Ivan? Ivan? I don't know. Which one is it?
This guy idiots. Ivan.
I mean, looking at your footballing credentials, Ivan, they're absolutely spectacular. There are a few things that you probably shouldn't put on any applications in future. Cluedo champion at the age of 7, and how you managed to get the most Haribos in your mouth at the age of 19 in a competition and won a trophy. Them two, don't put in there. Other than that, everything is spectacular. So, Ivan, congratulations. You are going to become my new assistant manager. That was very X-Factor, I realise. Maybe it's a very X-Factor audition-esque, isn't it? Sorry, yeah, congratulations.
Perfect. I can't wait to teach soccer.
What? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 19 of the Sunderland Till I Die series here on Football Manager 2021. Before we get into this very interesting episode, make sure, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell as well to be alerted when these videos are live. We are going through these videos thick and fast, and there is no stopping these or us, hopefully, because we'll currently have the worst, do you want to say the worst? The worst unbeaten run probably in League One history, I want to say. Maybe that's a little bit far-fetched, but as you can see from our record, we haven't lost in 3 months in about 20 games. Half of them have been draws, so it's unbeaten, but it's also probably the worst unbeaten run of all time. So, you know, it swings and roundabouts. Thankfully, however, we have been able to get back on the winning train after, obviously, the previous episode and being a very boring 1-1 draw at the hands of Rochdale. Since then, we played Rochdale another 3 times, and we played Cambridge and Scunthorpe, respectively, in the League One and FA Cup second round, of course. I did say in today's episode we will be playing Oxford, but unfortunately, the Oxford game, for whatever reason, did get delayed. So in today's episode, we are instead going to be playing Lincoln. But that does not matter, because Lincoln are still a very, very good team, if not better than Oxford right now. Oxford are in 4th, Lincoln are in 3rd. So it's still going to be a very, very tough game. But we're going to have to focus on ourselves. As you can see, once again, since the last episode against Rochdale, we've been able to get back onto a winning run, thankfully. Unfortunately, not able to keep many clean sheets. I hope, even though we're winning, we want to keep clean sheets as well. We don't want to be conceding goals, because naturally that's going to demotivate and demoralise the defenders, and we don't want to have that. But right now, step by step, we're getting 3 points. We're getting through rounds in the domestic trophies. That's all we can ask for. So the first game first of three, which is ridiculous. The first of three games that you missed against Rochdale, first one was a 1-0 home win in the Papa John's Trophy Northern Section of Group D, where in the end we did qualify. So we are out of this domestic trophy now. We are against Burton in the next round, which I'm assuming Burton are in League 2, so you'd expect us to get through once again, right? But yeah, very good victory, especially after a draw in the previous game against Rochdale, to get the upper hand going into the league game, which I did say in the previous episode would be like massive advantage for us. You know, Rochdale going into the league game away from home against us. If they know they've lost against us, they're going to be a little bit demoralised, which is a fantastic thing to have. And in this game, Pellegrini got himself back on the score sheet. He scored quite a few goals recently, so it looks like his rich fire form that he had earlier on the season is slowly but surely coming back. Maybe just a little bit of a blip in his Sunderland career. But he's able to get the goal very, very early on in the first half, in the 30th minute, and we kept Rochdale to no shots on target. Fantastic performance from the boys, especially defensively. As you can see, the entire back four, Burge, and the midfield getting positive ratings. Woodburn and Pellegrini getting some good ratings as well. Unfortunately, Pritchard is not able to get himself back into a rhythm of link up play with Pellegrini. Obviously, early on in the season, they were tremendous together. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to get that link back just yet. Hopefully, that we'll be able to get that back sooner rather than later. But yeah, very, very good result and much needed victory after our recent run of form. This was a very, very good victory to have, even though it didn't really make much difference to me, really, because obviously league is more important. But then we did follow that up with the FA Cup first round replay against Rochdale. A 2-1 victory away from home. Another demoralising loss against us for Rochdale. They are not enjoying this, viewers. They are not enjoying this. And Pellegrini got himself on the score sheet once again. Not as dominant performance as the previous game in this one, unfortunately. However, away from home, every away game is going to be difficult. Rochdale were a lot more threatening in this game, and arguably they're probably lucky not to get a draw. Thankfully, despite going 1 goal behind in the 13th minute, courtesy of Lund, we were able to pull one back just before half-time, and Sam Hughes, who has been amongst the goals quite a lot recently, it must be said, our centre-back getting on the score sheet quite a lot. So it's nice that our entire team is just scoring goals. You know, that's the dream, right? Is that you're not focusing on the striker or the attacking players, you're focusing on midfield and defenders as well to chip in every now and then. And Sam Hughes has definitely done that. Absolutely fantastic signing up to this point, which did, and this in the end did get us into the next round of the FA Cup. Now, I'm not too sure who will actually play. It's unknown, so obviously I would quite like to get a pretty big team, maybe United, a City, you know, to really get that money. We have no chance of winning that competition, so I'm not really too bothered if we get knocked out in the next round. I think we have met our board objective in the end. We have, yes. So, reach the 4th round. We need to reach the 4th round, so actually, we probably want to progress in the 3rd round, then get a better team in the 4th round. But we'll have to wait and see. But then we went back to the league against Rochdale. And I'm going to be honest with you, viewers. This was incredibly frustrating. So bloody frustrating this was. Being Rochdale twice in a row, going into the league game away from home, they did not deserve this point. I'll let you very quickly try and find out why this game was incredibly frustrating. 3, 2, 1. They only had one shot on target and they scored it in the 71st minute. I was furious. I was absolutely livid. I won't lie. Obviously, we took the lead through Pellegrini once again just before half-time. We did only have 2 shots on target, but it's fairly unlucky. And I feel like there's been a lot of them this year. A lot more this year than last, where the teams having shots against us, but we're not able to keep them out. Even if they have 1 or 2 shots on target, they seem to score quite a lot of them minimal shots on target, which leaves us getting a lot of draws. And we return to the league with another draw against Rochdale. And as I said, very disappointing. And Rochdale are, not to be horrible, but really, really bad. They are currently 18th in the league. They're not playing at all well. And not to get 3 points against these really hindered our playoff chances. And I think this actually took us out of the playoffs in the end, because if you saw the results before, we did actually win the next 2 games, I believe. So this did take us out of the playoffs, and we don't want to be chasing our tail. And it was very, very unfortunate. And this game, or if we have any more of these games, these sort of games could be the ones we look at the end of the year and just be like, come on, like, we should be seeing out this game. And unfortunately, it could, like, ultimately, it could come back and bite us in the bumhole. We don't know. We don't know. Very inappropriate, Alex. Very inappropriate there. Grow up. I do apologise. But then, thankfully, we were able to get back to a winning ways against Cambridge United with a home victory, a 3-1 home victory, where once again, Pellegrini got himself on the score sheet alongside Max Power and Pritchard. A very dominant performance from the boys. Everyone, bar Sanderson, getting a really, really good rating. And it was nice to see that Pritchard got himself on the score sheet, and hopefully that will be the start of his run of form coming back. And once again, hopefully their link up, Pellegrini and Pritchard's link up will come back. But yeah, very, very good victory. We did initially take the lead through Max Power, and then Pellegrini a minute later, so 2 goals in 2 minutes for the Sunderland boys, making it 2-0. They did claw one back 10 minutes after half time, but Pritchard 18 minutes from time scoring the third to really see out the game with a very, very dominant statistical performance. Is that a thing? Yeah, I'm sure it is. With a 3.13 expected goals, 19 shots, 12 on target. You can't ask much more from the boys than that. The only disappointing thing is that we weren't able to keep the clean sheet, but at this point we just need the 3 points. But then we did go into the next FA Cup second round, I didn't realise this was the FA Cup second round, where we beat Scunthorpe 2-0, where, same again, the boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the absolute terror amongst him, the Italian stallion, getting himself a brace to see out this game, where, once again, dominant performance, despite our other attacking players in midfield not necessarily having a great game. Pellegrini grabbed us by the neck, bully style. If you played that game, you'll know exactly what I mean. Grabbed us by the neck and went, nah, you're winning this game. And we're like, all right, fair enough. But no, he's got his first goal in the 35th minute before getting a second in the 60th. And they managed to get a courtesy goal in the 87th minute, but it was too little, too late for Scunthorpe. They tried to rally their troops, try and push everyone forward the final few minutes, but thankfully our defence held on and we were able to get into the next round. And that does bring us to today's game against Lincoln, who are a very, very good team. Thankfully, it is at home, so we have that as our advantage. However, Lincoln, as I said, are in third. They're just outside the automatic promotions. Barnsley are having a whale of a time. We are only 1 point away from the playoffs. So with a win here and results go our way, that could mean we could potentially get into the playoffs once again. And we don't want to be... I mean, we have got a lot of games in hand, I've just realised. So maybe it's not as much a worry as I'm making it out to be. Obviously, with only 1 loss the entire season, which was against top of the league Barnsley, it's just them draws that are killing us at the moment. And hopefully, with our upturn in form, we can start seeing these games out, or start winning games, should I say. But of course, we do have January coming up as well. So with the potential of getting some players in, I'm not too sure if we have the money. We do have the money to spend. Overall balance is pretty positive. We are losing money slowly throughout the year, but that'll be topped up at the end when we get our sponsorships and all that good stuff. So we can bring someone in, and I'm thinking I might just do that, preparing for when we do get promoted into the Championship. I'm thinking, if I'm honest, I'm thinking a right winger. Obviously, Jordan Jones has been good this year, a lot better than last year anyway, but I think I should be getting more from my right side, especially with Sanderson. The right side in particular, Jones and Sanderson, although they've been okay, they haven't been superb, and we need them to be superb. So that is one position that I am going to be looking for. There's no guarantee we'll get someone in. However, I am going to be actively looking, and we get to spend money on someone, and it's going to be a lovely time. We're going to be able to throw money everywhere. You know, we're going to be able to go throw money. Oh, God, that's one in my cup of tea. That's gone badly, viewers. Oh, Jesus. Well, disaster has struck everyone. Oh, God. Max Power, he's out for a while. 7 days to 2 weeks to be exact, which isn't really brilliant going into a game of this magnitude. So Mr. Captain Fantastic is going to be out for the next few games. However, thankfully, we do have some players that can come in and be an immediate like for like, I suppose. I mean, Josh Gowan's not really a like for like. He's good, but he's not M&S good, is he? He's not Max Power good. But we're going to have to make do. And the third round of the FA Cup was drawn. We were drew against Luton. It was Luton at home. And obviously Luton are in the Championship. So that is going to be a difficult game. However, they are in the relegation zone or close to the relegation zone in the Championship. So it's not completely impossible, right? There is a potential that we could get ourselves a result. It's going to be difficult, but I have full faith. So going into today's game against Lincoln, this is the team. Lee Burge in goal, Jake Vokins, Jordan Willis, Sam Hughes and Dion Sanderson as your back four. George Dobson, Josh Gowan as your midfield double. Jordan Jones, Ben Woodburn and Alex Pritchard and Pietro Pellegrini as your attacking quadruple. And feel free to put your score predictions in the comment section below. Let me know if you think we'll win, we'll lose, or we'll draw. I'm interested to see where people's faces are. And of course, as I said, I am going for a player in January. So if there's anyone in particular you'd like me to go for, put it in the comment section. I'm more than happy to have a look at any players that are suggested, because ultimately we're in this together. As High School Musical say, we're all in this together. That's our theme song when we go onto the pitch of play. Pitch of play when we go onto the pitch. Right, I think I need to be a little bit more realistic with my team talks. We're going to go hands in pockets. We don't want to be too demanding of our boys. And as we always like to do, individually, we're gonna just, have faith in them and see how they get on there. And we're gonna say pressure's off tonight. No one cares. Fantastic news. And as we kick off, can we get a victory? We're about to find out. Okay, just under 10 minutes gone, and we are having the better of the game very early on in the game. 3 shots, 3 on target. 4 shots now, 3 on target. 20 minutes into the game. So we're definitely putting the pressure on Lincoln, which is what we need. And it looks like a chance is going to come our way as Woodburn does get dispossessed. However, Dobson should get to that. He does before the Lincoln City player. It's played back to Hughes. It's a very direct ball. And Pritchard's not going to be able to get to that. And it's an absolutely fantastic first time pass to Hopper there. Is he going to hop his way to the goal? He's not. He smashed it right at Burge, but Burge doesn't have butter on his fingers. He has glue, and he's able to catch the ball like he's a baseball player or a cricket player. Cricket? No, baseball player. That's it. And are we going to have a game of very few highlights? I hope not. It's another chance for us. Hopefully we don't get counter-attacked. It looks like we are. And I made this point early on in the episode. We're struggling on the right-hand side, defensively and attacking-wise. It's a great tackle, actually. Let's get... Who was that? You are kidding me. You are kidding me. As if we've just conceded that. Was that Sanderson? It was Sanderson. What is he doing? What an absolute idiot. What are you doing anywhere but there, you clown? Oh, for the love of God, right. That's not ideal. That isn't ideal in the slightest. 1-0 away from home, which, once again, makes what I said earlier even more true. We're looking for a right... We just need to improve our right, viewers, and that has not gone well, right? Sanderson, you're coming off. You are terrible, and I don't like you. I just don't like you, honestly. I don't have a right back. Oh, for the love of... That's not great. That's not brilliant, is it? Okay. Let's just ask you to be a full-back attack, then. I don't know if that actually changed anything, but Sanderson's at fault there. And hopefully going into the second half. I mean, we arguably don't deserve to be losing. We've had the better of the game, but just one individual mistake has cost us quite significantly. And we're going to try and encourage the boys a little bit. As time is ticking away, there's not many shots. And most importantly, there is no highlights so far. Right, we need to change something here. Pellegrini has had a very, very poor game. Our team is shattered. Right. We're going to have to make some significant changes. We're going to bring on a load of fresh legs, risking it a little bit. 3 players, 20 minutes from time, of course. You never do this. This is a cardinal sin in Football Manager. Never make 3 substitutions because in case you get an injury. And it looks like we're about to get counter-attacked unless we can put the pressure on. I mean, Sanderson with an absolute ridiculous tackle there. And we should win that. We do. And we do get the ball in midfield here. Maguire dropping very deep, our attacking midfielder. Hughes. Very direct ball to Mendes-Lang. Please just don't hit it. Oh. Jordan Jones with the shot. And we're gonna have to go for it here. Demands more. Oh, no. Right. I mean, can anyone play up top? Not really. We'll put Maguire up top. Maybe as a deep line forward. Maybe Mazzala and deep line playmaker. And we'll go a little bit more direct. And we're going to shoot on sight as well. In the hope that we can create something out of nothing. But time is ticking away very, very quickly. And with a shoot on sight instruction, we're not getting many shots, are we? I should have brought the Scottish legend on, but I completely forgot about him. Right, let's just push everyone up now. We need to push it up. Push it up. Brilliant. Right. More direct. Can we get a late goal? Or are we about to get our heart broken? It's a very interesting ball. We should get to that. We do. Right. This is going to probably be the final chance of the game. Surely. Jordan Jones, Sanderson, ball in the middle to Scowen. The only man in our midfield, but we are overwhelming their defence. Jordan Jones. Oh, that's a great ball. It's got to be. It's not, but it's gone back to Mendes-Lang. Are we going to get a late goal? Vokins on left-hand side. He's got to get the ball in the box. He does. It's got to be. Come on. Yes. Let's go. Come on, boys. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's massive. That is huge. It's a cracking cross from Vokins right across penalty area. No one's marking White. Right, I'm going to stick with it. No. Don't do this to me. It can't happen. Don't break hearts. So many late goals this series. I can't deal with another one. You got to get to that. Right, there's a chance. No way. Can it happen? Oh, my God. It might, you know. Jordan Jones, he's got the pace. It's got to be a good cross. It's got to be... Oh, but it's a tackle, but we get back to it. Sanderson. Please get to that. This... I can't deal with this. We're getting so many chances on this right-hand side. They push Sanderson. It's got to be... It's a good ball. Mendes! Oh, that was it. Damn it. I mean, at least we managed to get ourselves a draw, but I mean, once again, that individual mistake from Sanderson's really cost us. Would have got ourselves a win there, and we are still outside the playoffs, which is a little bit of a concern, but we're still unbeaten. We're still unbeaten, and as I pointed this out in my Discord earlier on today, holy smokes, viewers. Holy... strawberries. Jesus wept. That is ridiculous. We have 10 games in December. We have a game every 3 days. We're gonna have so many injuries. We're gonna have a ridiculous amount of injuries going into the January. Right. I mean, if we come out of this month without any injuries, I will be shocked. If I'm honest, I'll be so shocked. But where are we going to come back for the next episode? I don't really want to skip an entire month because that is a lot of games to skip through. So I think we'll go bang in the middle of coming back for the Forest Green game away from home in 3 games time. So we'll probably would have played our games in hand as well, which is probably why our December's so stacked. If we stay unbeaten, it'll be fantastic. But that's where we're going to come back to. The Forest Green game away from home on the 14th of December. Once again, if you have any suggestions of players, I would really appreciate if you put in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell if you have enjoyed the episode. And if you've got any criticism, anything you'd like to see in the future episodes to improve these episodes, feel free to put that as well. I really do. I look at every comment, right? But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.